Anybody know who this is?
No.
It's your husband, Jeff? Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Well, too much, evidently. I thought he went inside the store and he was underneath my car.
It's just after 8 p.m. at a Dollar General parking lot in Jefferson County, Illinois, where a woman has just allegedly, get this, run over her husband with a car.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? County unresponsive. Looks to be head bleeding. County 894, head bleeding and arms twisted up behind. All right, hang on. Let me try and find a jack. Expedite response could be possible 79. That's what I'm getting right now. County 894, I'm going to attempt to jack the front of the vehicle off of this patient. Who is this? Do we know?
I have no clue. I live right over there and I heard some people arguing.
Anybody know who this is?
No.
It's your husband, Jeff?
Police later identify the suspect seen here as 54-year-old Melissa Howes, the wife of 49-year-old Jeffrey Howes, who's currently wedged underneath her vehicle and not responding.
Okay, okay, what happened? It's okay. All right, get off me for just a second. If anybody has one, that'd be great. This is the only one I got with me, but... How long ago did this happen? Was it right as we were called? 10, 15 minutes. Okay, who was the driver of this vehicle? Okay. Who was driving? You? Okay. All right. Just stay put. I'll have to get your information here in just a minute, okay?
One officer does his best to help the victim before medics arrive moments later.
All right, here's fire here. Let them make the final decision before we jack, okay? Okay. Now the medical's on scene. All right. We're gonna let them make that final decision, okay? So we have back of the head trauma. You want me to jack this vehicle off of him? Okay. You want me to jack this vehicle off of him? Back of the head wound. He's wrapped up under there. Non-responsive. Yeah. Large pool of blood.
Yeah, but let's start trying to get off him.
All right.
More equipment, I think.
All right, we're going. We're gonna go right there, okay? Make sure I don't bump him.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, going up. Tell me if anything starts creaking or weird. All right, I'm not gonna be able to see, so I'm trusting you guys.
You're off the ground on this.
Off the ground? Am I off of him?
Sure, I need to get him where we are. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Did not mean to bump you. Okay. All right, we're clear him. He's off.
The man is freed from underneath the car, but not out of the woods yet, as firefighters and medics work to rescue him. Meanwhile, steps away, one officer has a few questions for Melissa.
What do you got?
She was driving. She says that's your husband.
Okay.
I didn't get her name. She said Reddy's in the car. It's hysterical, but she smells pretty
Okay, so
strong.
DUI.
I think this is the same Jeep Matt Vernon was looking for. One of the PD guys said that they gave that plate.
Okay, DUI fatal. She needs to get. We're gonna have to get blood and urine. Was she in the vehicle? And this is.
Who's the driver?
Please help me.
So you were in the vehicle, and this is your husband.
I guess.
How did this occur?
I don't know. I got him in my car.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, whatever you can recall, I need you to recall.
I don't know what happened. I don't even know how I got it in my car.
Okay. How were you guys in the store? What was the build up here? What was the lead up to this?
Well, I was with a friend from work. I don't know how I got it in my car.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Well, too much, evidently.
Too much? And were you the only one in the vehicle at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you leave tonight? Were you the one that was at the Frosties?
No, I went to and I went
Okay, you went to Frosties and 618 Tap?
Yeah.
Okay, about how much did you have to drink at both of those?
Well, I don't know exactly, sir, but
Okay.
I do know.
Were you by yourself while you were at the bars?
Yeah, we don't even go out that much. We just go to work and go home. And I don't know how we got here.
10-4, thank you.
I don't know how we got here.
Okay, are you injured at all? Cream, will you keep this going? I'm going to talk to detectives.
Hey guys, so this is pretty scary. Did you know that children are being diagnosed with serious conditions like type 2 diabetes and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? And the research is potentially linking ultra-processed foods to this. Well, Morgan & Morgan is stepping in to fight to hold these food companies accountable. With decades of experience fighting large corporations, they are ready to stand up for families who deserve justice. So if your child under 21 has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes or fatty liver disease, visit www.forthepeople.com/food to learn more. The officer steps away to let detectives know what's going on before continuing to question Melissa.
All right, ma'am, I just need any account that you can recall. How did you get in that driver's seat today?
Well, I know my husband, when we left the bar, they were arguing about me drinking too much.
Your husband was at the bar with you? And did you drive away from the bar?
No.
Your husband drives?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you get here then?
Well, we got here and I departed from some friends.
Your friends met you here?
Please don't let me know my husband's okay.
They're working on him right now still. I can't give you a status because I don't know a status. They're working on him right now, okay?
I know, but I'm so scared.
This is a rough circumstance. That's why I'm trying to put together the accounts that happened.
I know, I don't want to work with you. I don't understand.
And I understand you've told me that you've had too much to drink. I understand that. Yes. But we still need to piece together this story.
I don't even drink that much.
Okay. What were you drinking? What types of things were you drinking?
I was drinking lemon drop martinis.
Okay. And approximately how many of those?
I don't really know, sir.
Are we talking 3 or are we talking 12?
No, it's like everybody gets caught up in the moment and they want you to,
They're working on him right now. They've got him. All right, ma'am, I can't have you grabbing on me right now, okay?
I know, I'm sorry.
We've got this whole situation we've got to watch over. Okay.
Please, I love him so much.
So what's happening right now is I've talked to our on-call detective. Our on-call detective is calling the captain. What's probably going to happen, I'm going to need to do some field sobriety testing with you, and then I'm going to need to transport you. I'm going to have to transport you up to one of the hospitals. If you have a preference, start thinking on it, because we're going to have to do a blood and urine draw.
I want to go to Good Sam.
Okay, I'll be right back with you.
Melissa admits to drinking lemon drop martinis, but investigators would later discover she and her husband were both allegedly cut off at 2 local bars before the incident.
I'm
2033.
Where's my husband?
33.
Yes. All right.
I feel really sick. Where's my husband?
Okay. Will you hold on? All right, so Melissa, will you consent to some field testing? I need to know how much you've had to drink. If you're sober, if you're okay to drive, if you're not.
No, absolutely not.
So you're not okay to drive?
No.
Okay, are you going to consent to some testing for me?
Yeah.
It's some standardized field sobriety
Yeah,
testing.
but
is what
my
we need to do.
husband was driving.
Okay, I'm gonna have you hang tight. We're gonna get this going, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay? Thank you. Let's get him moving, and then we'll go from there. All right, we'll let you see this, and then we're gonna have to get going on our testing. Okay?
I'm so scared.
They're doing everything in their power they can right now.
Next, investigators track down a witness who tells a disturbing account of what he saw. Let's listen in.
I'm sitting there, she pulled up, a little white car pulled up beside him.
Okay?
They got in an argument.
Getting all the TCR.
They was arguing back and forth.
These two are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her and that dude there. The guy was doing all the hollering and yelling, something about my wife, and this and the other one, my girlfriend, and all this back and forth.
So the other male is in the white car at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a white car. Well, they finally they calmed down. The white car backed up, leaving. I wasn't looking then. I heard a thump, and when I looked back over, he's laying spread eagle on the ground.
Okay.
She goes and gets in the car, fires the car up, backs up, turns the fog lights on, and then turns the left one on, and turns the right one on, and starts pulling forward. And the dude standing in the door, he's hollering stop, and I'll holler stop. And when she finally stopped, she was sitting up on him. He literally rolled over.
Okay.
He was laying flat.
So when you hear first thump, how is male position? Flat on his
Flat on
back?
his back, just like that.
Was there any blood that you had noticed at that point? Okay.
No, he didn't start bleeding until she went over it.
Okay. Okay.
She rolled up on him. I heard his right leg pop.
Yeah. Okay.
He was still hollering, and she finally stopped. He was sitting up on his left leg.
Right.
And it already rolled him halfway over.
Okay.
He was under the other carriage.
So
But
the
then,
thump that you heard.
The witness explains that another car was allegedly on the scene when he says an argument broke out. Detectives would later track down those involved, who, according to a police report, said one of them offered to drive Melissa and Jeff home from the bar in their vehicle, followed by two others in a separate car. But that good deed did not go unpunished when one witness said Jeff started accusing the driver of having an affair with his wife. That's when things allegedly got physical, leading to the driver getting out of the couple's car and leaving with the others.
Okay. Hey, Melissa.
Yes.
So who was the guy in the white car?
White cars.
He said he heard your husband and somebody else arguing. Who's your husband arguing with?
The only person I could think of is that I work with.
Okay.
That's all I can.
Do you know his last name?
Where do you work at?
I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry.
No. It's all right. We just need
I
to.
my husband.
So
Next, officers take Melissa aside to run her through some field sobriety tests. Let's see how she does.
I never thought this was going to happen. I never got out of bed this morning. We don't even do that much.
okay, we're gonna step in front of his vehicle. Okay.
I know I have too much to drink to drive.
Okay.
That's what you're trying to discover.
Just with your eyes, not with your head.
I didn't move my head.
Follow the tip of my finger with your eyes. You're all right. 2, 1. Okay. You can take it
You
back.
said you needed too much drink.
Yeah.
Were you drinking here or were you drinking somewhere else?
Yeah, I was drinking somewhere else. And whenever we left, they said, you're not driving anymore. My husband drove here. And then, I was going to go get gas or something. And I'm in my car and he's like,
Your husband drove here, and then but you got in the car here going.
Yes.
But you never left the parking lot.
No. I drank too much. I'm tired.
Okay, follow with your eyes only. We're going to do it one more time, okay?
There's no way that I'm going to drive right now.
All right, we'll take a break for just a second. And then vertical.
It's going to be consistent.
Yeah. All right, when you're ready, follow the tip of my finger with your eyes only. Put your feet together. Put your hands at your side. Okay? And follow the tip of my finger with your eyes only.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes only.
Investigators would later track down surveillance footage from a nearby apartment complex that they say allegedly showed Melissa shoving Jeff down before backing over him with the car, then pulling forward, leaving his body twisted underneath it.
Do you have any physical problems or disabilities that prevent you from walking in a straight line?
No. Except for I drank too much.
Okay. I understand that. All right, so we're going to scoot back just slightly. Just stand right here for me, okay? Just stand.
I don't normally do this, you guys. I really
just
don't.
stand right here for me, okay?
God, where's my husband? Why did
Just go
you
ahead and
have
turn left. Can you do me a favor and stand right here facing this deputy right where I'm at?
Yeah.
And then just stand with your feet.
The officer moves on to the walk and turn test, but Melissa is not exactly having it.
Okay, all you're doing right now is placing your left foot on the line, and you're going to place your right foot touching.
I can't because I've been drinking too much.
Okay, I'll have you go back to the starting position. Place your left foot on the line. Okay, now place your right foot in front of your left foot. That's, yeah, your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe.
Oh gosh, I can't do that.
Okay.
Did you say that you couldn't do that?
Yeah.
How come you can't do it?
Well, it gets me off balance
How come you're off balance?
because I drank too much.
Move on to one leg. Incomplete.
I didn't drink. We didn't drive and drink. I didn't drive as here.
Okay.
My husband did. I don't know how he ended up in my car.
Okay, we're going to move on to the one leg stand instead, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to have you place your feet together. Okay, do you have any physical disabilities that would prevent you from standing on one leg? Okay. I'm going to have you place your feet together.
Get down to my dog's Bella.
Next, the officer explains another balance test before Melissa shuts it down altogether.
Understand these
Are you
instructions?
trying to give me a DUI?
I have to check if you're able to drive.
I didn't drive. Oh my God, where's my husband?
Okay. Are you clear on those instructions?
No, I want to see my husband.
I can't do that right now. He's got to be with the proper medical staff. Do you want to perform this test?
No.
No? Okay.
I want to see my husband.
Okay. Ma'am, would you submit to a breath test? I have a...
No.
No? Okay. Okay. So, ma'am, at this time, you are going to be placed under arrest for a DUI, okay? What I'm going to do next, we're going to go up to the hospital. They're going to need to get blood and urine from you, and they'll have to submit that. Do you have any injuries?
I refuse.
Okay, you refuse? Okay. Okay. All right, place your hands behind your back, please.
I want to see my husband. Please tell me.
If I find something out, I'll tell you, okay?
I'll follow you up there and help you get a warrant.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Head up to Crossroads.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go meet up with my master sergeant and let him know what's going on.
Okay, sounds good. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, ma'am, we're gonna head over to my truck over here. Where are your shoes at?
I don't know. I lost them.
Okay. Hey, Creamer, I did not get any photos. Could you get some photos of the scene for me? Do you have a preference on tow company? Somebody's going to have to tow this vehicle.
I don't know, sir.
You don't have a preference? 1051 on call.
I've never been through this kind of thing.
Okay. Oh, no, they're not. That's right. All right, ma'am, I'm going to have to get in the back of my truck. Before we get in, do you have anything on you? Do you have any weapons on you? Any?
No, I just want to know where my purse and my phone is.
Okay, you don't have anything on your persons?
No.
No contraband?
Nothing.
Okay, just going to check real quick. Do you have any pockets in this? No.
Yes,
Where?
I think I have
Okay.
pockets. Nobody I know.
Okay.
I'm hiding.
All right, I'm going to have you step up in the back of this truck. I'll help you up. Just lean on me when you need it. Okay? And I'm going to place your seatbelt on you, okay? I'll be right back with you.
My purse.
I will look for it, yes.
Please.
Will you advise county one in custody?
I don't want to be arrested.
Okay, I will be right back with you, okay?
Melissa is secured in a patrol car and driven to a nearby hospital. Meanwhile, her husband is taken by helicopter to another hospital before tragically succumbing to his injuries.
Actually, earlier today I might have a pain pill because I had it for my teeth being pulled. I had a pain pill and I took it.
I'm going to room 9. I'll meet you in there in just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
Room 9.
9? Okay.
But I don't do drugs.
Yeah. You want to take her to 9?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to head all the way down on the right.
Get in there. Get your body
All right, I'll have you have a seat on the bed for
Can I
me.
pee?
Not yet, no. You will be able to here in just a
See if I can
moment.
get someone to do it real quick.
Please. I got to go. Really bad.
No English or anything on this one.
Okay.
Please, can you tell me how my husband's doing?
He's just now getting to the hospital.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say,
only...
he was live whenever he left. He's headed to the hospital.
I cannot believe this happened, sir. I mean, I don't even know how we got here. I really don't.
How we got where?
To where he's underneath my car.
I see what you mean. Okay. If you want to put up one of those rails and take her cuffs off, or she's just kind of loose.
I love my husband with my whole heart.
I understand.
Okay, ma'am, I'll have you... Let me see your handcuffs, actually. I'll get one side of that off for you, and then I'll just cuff you to that rail, okay? That'll be a little better anyway.
I just got
He's working on it right now. He'll get you as quick as he can. If you want to sit back on this bed for me. Alrighty.
Can I have a phone call or something?
That is going to be up to state. I'm not sure on that.
Are you going to deny me a phone call?
What's that?
You going to deny me a phone call?
No. They'll get you a phone call, but just when is the thing that they have to figure out. It might be when you get to jail. I'd assume.
Well, I'm not used to this whole process.
Right.
I'm not arrested very often.
Okay.
So, but I do know that I can get a phone call,
Yes,
right?
you can get a phone call, but just a matter of when is the thing.
I need to call my husband's mom.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, they will. Like I said, this is out of my hands now. I have to go off of state. Okay. But
Well, I know you want to be professional, but in the same token, I've got feelings.
yes,
You
no, I
understand?
understand that,
Okay.
but we've
That's
got
my
to.
husband.
Yes, we've got
I
to.
don't even know how we got here, sir.
Right. No, and I understand that, but I do have to run off of their standards.
But my husband would have never. How did he? I don't even know how he got passed out. I mean, he had to have passed out at some point, right?
I'm still fuzzy on all of the circumstances.
My husband is not like that. He's a strong individual.
Okay.
Trust me, sir. I've been with him for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa repeatedly asks for an update on her husband's condition, but at this point, investigators also appear to be in the dark.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know anything. I'm just here to collect specimens. I'm so sorry.
My husband is a strong individual. I don't even know how this all occurred.
They just did that.
Okay.
When I was looking through the window there.
All right.
I thought he went inside the store and he was underneath my car. the hell?
If you want to verify with them, by all means, but I was watching them open it whenever I walked by the window.
Never in my life would I hurt anybody.
I understand. Accidents happen.
No. It's not it. I just don't even know how we got here.
He was living when we left the scene. That's the last that I knew. I wish I had more information for you, but
Yeah,
they
can I
don't.
talk to somebody who's more upstate, please?
He's not even at this hospital, so these
I
guys
know.
don't even know who.
They put him in a helicopter, right?
Yeah,
Helicopter him out.
So
I don't know
so
why
why-
it's so bad.
Well, he had a very weak pulse, is why we sent him.
Oh God, this girl.
Okay, Melissa. The sooner I can get this done, the sooner
Well,
we
I
can.
don't care right now.
I know you
am
don't.
so concerned about her.
I know you are.
I love you. Oh God.
Okay. Was there, so they said something about finding somebody else that makes
God. How did we get here? God.
Melissa, can we go ahead and get this draw? I promise you, the second that I know information, you will know that information. I
I'm
promise.
here to make your job easier
No, no,
too,
no.
but
I know. I promise.
I'm so,
Oh no.
so sad.
It's completely understandable.
Yeah, that's your husband. We
Yes.
completely understand, but the
Yeah.
sooner we can get this done, the sooner we can get you more information, okay?
I'm not trying to be arrested for something that.
Melissa is then taken to jail and booked for aggravated DUI and first-degree murder.
The hangers themselves.
Not yet. They're going to do their thing, and then they will let me know when they're
Okay, you
done.
guys keep denying me my phone calls, so I'm gonna let my
I'm not
attorney
doing
know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to get your this here, okay? You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been doing what you want to do so far.
I just met you. Let me see inside your mouth.
I haven't wanted to hurt anybody.
No, you've been very compliant with me, and I appreciate
And I
that.
don't have any record of ever wanting to hurt anybody.
Yeah, no, you've been very compliant with me, and I
Let me
appreciate
get your
it.
earrings, please.
Sure. I love my husband.
Yeah, I know, and just a bad circumstances why we're here.
Very bad.
Yeah.
I don't even understand it myself. Then I'll be damned if we'll ever go out again. Never will I go out again.
She later pleaded guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 20 years behind bars.